Have you ever felt like you're running in circles, trapped in your own doubts, struggles, or setbacks? You've tried, you've worked hard, and yet success feels just out of reach. If you're tired of feeling stuck, waiting for a breakthrough that never seems to come, today is your turning point. The truth is, the power to change your life doesn't lie in external circumstances, it's in your mind. Right now, your mind may be programmed for limitations, holding you back from the greatness you're capable of achieving. But here's the good news. You have the ability to reprogram your thoughts, beliefs, and habits to unlock a new level of success. What if I told you that success isn't just a result of talent or luck, but a direct outcome of a mindset shift? In the next few minutes, you'll learn the practical steps to change your thinking and make success a reality. This isn't fluff. It's a blueprint for transformation. Stick with me, and by the end of this, you'll have a new mindset and the tools to build the life you've always wanted. Your mindset, shaped by past experiences and beliefs, is often the very thing holding you back from your full potential. Think of your mindset as a filter. It determines how you see the world and what you're capable of achieving. If your mindset is clouded by past failures or negative beliefs, you'll view the world through that lens, always seeing obstacles, limitations, and doubt, and that's exactly what you'll attract. But the good news is, you can change that. The key is understanding the difference between a fixed mindset and a growth mindset. A fixed mindset believes that abilities and intelligence are static, that what you have now is all you'll ever have. If you think this way, you'll avoid challenges, give up easily, and feel threatened by the success of others. On the other hand, a growth mindset believes that abilities can be developed through effort, learning, and persistence. People with a growth mindset embrace challenges, learn from criticism, and see failure as an opportunity to improve. This shift in thinking is what separates those who stay stuck from those who push forward and grow. Before you can reprogram your mind, you first need to acknowledge the limitations your current mindset may have placed on you. Are you stuck in negative thought patterns? Are you holding on to past failures or fears? Once you identify these, you can start the process of shifting your mindset. It's the first step to unlocking your true potential. Now let's talk about the science behind reprogramming your mind. You may have heard that your brain is fixed, that the way you think, act, and react is set in stone, but that's not true. Your brain is constantly rewiring itself, a process known as neuroplasticity. Neuroplasticity is the brain's ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections throughout life. This means your brain is capable of change, no matter how old you are or how long you've been stuck in a certain way of thinking. Think about athletes who improve their skills over time, or musicians who master new instruments. These are examples of neuroplasticity at work. The brain adapts to new information and habits, changing to make those skills easier and more automatic. You too can reprogram your brain. Your past doesn't define you. The beliefs you hold, the habits you practice, and the thoughts you focus on can all be reshaped. Whether you want to become more confident, overcome a fear, or achieve a goal, you can train your mind to make that a reality. The science is clear. Your brain is not fixed. Your brain can change, and that change starts with you. Beliefs shape everything in our lives. Your beliefs are the lens through which you view the world, and they determine how you act, what risks you take, and what opportunities you pursue. Limiting beliefs, those negative thoughts that tell you I'm not good enough or I can't do this, are often the silent killers of success. They hold you back from reaching for more, from stepping outside your comfort zone, and from pursuing your dreams. Think about some of the most successful people in the world. Many of them have faced limiting beliefs, but they didn't let those beliefs define them. Oprah Winfrey was told she was unfit for television. Steve Jobs was once fired from the company he created. These were beliefs that others imposed on them, but they refused to accept them. It's time for you to challenge your limiting beliefs. Start by identifying the thoughts that hold you back. What negative beliefs do you hold about yourself? Write them down. Then ask yourself, is this belief true? Is it helping me move forward? More often than not, you'll find that these beliefs are based on past experiences or external judgments, not on who you really are or what you're truly capable of. Challenge those beliefs. Replace them with empowering thoughts that serve your growth. Remember, you have the power to change how you think, and in doing so, you change how you live. If you've ever felt like you've hit a wall, like you're stuck in a place where things just aren't improving, it's possible you're stuck in a fixed mindset. But there's good news. You can shift from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset. And doing so will change everything. A fixed mindset is the belief that your abilities are set in stone. You either have the talent or you don't. But a growth mindset is the belief that you can improve and grow through effort and perseverance. This shift can turn your challenges into opportunities for growth. When you adopt a growth mindset, you become more open to learning. You become more resilient in the face of setbacks. Instead of fearing failure, you see it as a stepping stone towards success. Take Thomas Edison, for example. He didn't invent the light bulb in one try. He failed thousands of times before he succeeded. But each failure wasn't a defeat, it was a lesson. A growth mindset isn't just about thinking differently, it's about acting differently. When you embrace a growth mindset, you open yourself up to endless possibilities. Every challenge is an opportunity to learn, and every failure is a chance to get better. To shift to a growth mindset, start by recognizing moments when you're tempted to quit or when you're afraid to try. Challenge yourself to embrace those moments, knowing that each step forward, no matter how small, is progress. The more you practice this mindset, the easier it will become. Small habits. That's the key to lasting success. So many people look for quick fixes or overnight transformations, but that's not how success works. Success is built on small, consistent actions taken over time. Think of it like a snowball rolling down a hill. At first it's small and slow, but over time it picks up momentum, getting bigger and bigger. This is the power of small habits. They seem insignificant at first, but when practiced daily they compound. They build momentum and eventually lead to massive results. Whether it's reading for 10 minutes a day, exercising for 15 minutes, or saving a small amount of money each week, these small actions add up. Habit stacking is one way to make these small actions even more effective. It's simple: pair a new habit with an existing one. For example, after brushing your teeth, do 10 push-ups. Over time, these tiny actions create a routine that builds upon itself, leading to long-term success. Remember, success isn't about giant leaps. It's about taking small, consistent steps in the right direction. Those steps may seem small now, but in the long run, they're the ones that make the difference. Fear, self-doubt. These are the mental barriers that hold most people back. When you set out to make changes, when you push yourself to pursue your goals, fear and doubt are bound to show up. But here's the thing: fear is natural. Everyone feels it. The key isn't to avoid fear, but to push through it. What would you do if you weren't afraid to fail? What would you attempt if you knew you couldn't lose? Most people let fear stop them. They let it control their actions, keep them stuck in their comfort zones. But what if you could use that fear as fuel? Take Elon Musk, for instance. He's one of the most successful entrepreneurs today, but his journey wasn't without setbacks and failures. What kept him going wasn't the absence of fear, but his ability to face it head on. Every successful person you admire has faced fear, but they didn't let it hold them back. To overcome fear, start by reframing failure. Failure isn't the end, it's the beginning of learning. Every time you fail, you get one step closer to success. Practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself when things don't go as planned. And finally, visualize success. Imagine yourself achieving your goals despite the fear. That vision will help you push forward. If you've been focused on what you lack, you've been operating from a scarcity mindset. A scarcity mindset tells you there's never enough. Never enough time, money, success, or opportunities. But what if I told you there's an abundance of opportunities available to you right now? An abundance mindset changes everything. An abundance mindset is like a garden. When you plant seeds of possibility, you nurture them, and they grow into opportunities. It's about focusing on what's possible, rather than what's missing. When you adopt an abundance mindset, you open yourself up to new possibilities, new opportunities, and new successes. Take the time each day to practice gratitude. Reflect on what you have, not what you don't have. Make it a habit to focus on opportunities rather than limitations. When you do, you'll find that your mindset shifts, and new possibilities will begin to reveal themselves. Your mindset alone won't create success. Mindset is important. But have you ever felt like no matter how hard you try, success always seems just out of reach? Like you're working, pushing, but something inside is holding you back? Well, what if I told you that the biggest barrier standing between you and your dreams isn't external, it's within you? Right now, your mind might be running on old programming, limiting beliefs and negative patterns that are holding you hostage. But here's the game changer. Your mind has the power to transform. Today we're going to explore the incredible force that is your mind and how you can harness it for success. This isn't just about positive thinking, it's about understanding the very foundation of how your thoughts shape your actions, your outcomes, and ultimately your life. You have the ability to rewire your brain, change your mindset, and break free from the cycle that has been holding you back. Stick with me, because what you're about to learn can be the key to unlocking the life you've always wanted. This isn't just motivation, it's a blueprint for real transformation. So let's dive in. The foundation of success begins in your mind. Every decision, every action you take starts as a thought. Think about it. You can't do anything without first thinking about it. Whether it's taking action in your career, improving your health, or building better relationships, it all starts with how you think. Your mind is like the seedbed in which everything you do grows. What you plant there, you will see grow in your life. If you plant seeds of self-doubt, fear, and negativity, those are the weeds that will choke your progress. But if you plant seeds of confidence, determination, and possibility, those are the flowers that will blossom into your success. What you believe is what you become. That's not just a saying, it's the reality of how your mind works. Your beliefs shape everything about you, your actions, your reactions, your relationships, and your career. If you believe you're not good enough, you will act accordingly. If you believe you can't succeed, you'll find ways to confirm that belief. But if you believe you are capable of greatness, your actions will reflect that belief and success will start to unfold. So take a moment to think about your thoughts. What are you telling yourself every day? Are you building yourself up, or are you unknowingly reinforcing your limitations? Becoming more mindful of the thoughts and beliefs that govern your life is the first step to shifting your mindset. Pay attention to your inner dialogue. When you encounter obstacles or face setbacks, what's the first thought that comes to mind? Is it one of defeat or one of resilience? By identifying and challenging those negative thought patterns, you begin to take control of your life. You have the power to change the script. Now let's talk about current programming. How much of what you do in your life today is influenced by past experiences or failures? We all carry mental baggage, patterns of thinking shaped by the environment, the people around us, and the mistakes we've made in the past. But the danger lies in how we let those past experiences dictate our future. Have you ever noticed how your thoughts directly influence your actions? If you think you're destined to fail, you'll act in ways that lead to failure. If you believe you're not good enough, you'll avoid taking the risks necessary for success. This is where the power of awareness comes in. If you don't take control of your mind, it will continue to dictate your limitations. Your mind will keep telling you the same old stories. You're not smart enough, not strong enough, not lucky enough. But those stories are not the truth. They are simply outdated programming. You have the power to rewrite those stories, to create a new narrative that aligns with your true potential. Think about the most common limiting beliefs. I'm not good enough. I'll never be able to change. I'm too old, young to start. These are all lies we tell ourselves, and they hold us back. When you challenge these beliefs and replace them with empowering ones, you begin to shift the entire trajectory of your life. You don't have to be defined by your past, by your mistakes, or by the negative things people have said about you. The past does not determine your future. The beliefs you choose to hold about yourself do. Here's the breakthrough. The brain is not fixed. This is where the science of neuroplasticity comes in. Neuroplasticity is the brain's ability to rewire itself, to create new connections and pathways. This means that no matter where you are in life, no matter how old you are, or how many times you failed, your brain has the ability to change. Your mind is not a prison, it's a playground. And once you understand this, you realize that you can create new habits, new thought patterns, and new ways of thinking at any stage of your life. The moment you decide to change your thinking, your brain begins to work for you, not against you. Imagine that, your own brain, the thing that's held you back for so long, now working to propel you forward. It's possible, and people all over the world are doing it every day. Think of athletes who break records, or musicians who master difficult pieces. They didn't start with extraordinary talent. They started with the decision to change, the willingness to practice, to keep going despite the setbacks. And through neuroplasticity, their brains adapted, learned, and improved. Let me tell you something. You can do the same. It's not about being born with something special. It's about being willing to put in the work to change your mind. Your brain can adapt to any challenge, overcome any hurdle, and break free from any pattern holding you back. And it starts right now, in this moment, with a decision. So no matter where you are, no matter how difficult the road ahead seems, remember this: the ability to change is within you. The key is in your mind. Do you ever feel like you're stuck in a mental cage, unable to break free from your own doubts and fears? What if I told you the only thing holding you back from your full potential is a set of beliefs you've unknowingly accepted? Limiting beliefs, those thoughts that say I'm not good enough, or I'll never succeed, are the silent barriers that keep us from taking risks, achieving greatness, and living the life we deserve. But here's the truth: you don't have to live with these beliefs. You have the power to identify them, challenge them, and ultimately break free from them. Today we're going to dive into how these beliefs form, the impact they have on your life, and most importantly, how you can dismantle them for good. What you'll learn today is more than just theory. It's a practical, actionable blueprint to change the way you think, feel, and act. Stick with me, because by the end of this, you'll be equipped with the tools to start breaking free and unleashing the success you've been holding back from. Let's get started. Limiting beliefs are deeply ingrained thoughts that shape how we see the world and ourselves. They're beliefs that keep us from moving forward, from reaching for our dreams, and from taking the necessary steps to grow. Common ones are things like, I'm not good enough, or I'll never succeed, but they can take many forms. These beliefs act as walls we build around ourselves, walls that we think protect us but actually trap us in our comfort zones. Here's a powerful question: how many times have you held yourself back because you didn't believe you could do it? Whether it's pursuing a new job, starting a new project, or even just trying something new, these beliefs silently govern your actions. They often stem from our childhood. our past experiences, or even what society has taught us about who we should be. Somewhere along the way, we accepted these beliefs as truths, and now they control us. But here's the thing, just because something feels true doesn't mean it is. Limiting beliefs impact almost every part of our lives. They affect our decision-making, our relationships, our careers, and even our happiness. Think about it, if you believe you're not worthy of success, you won't go after opportunities that could lead to it. If you believe you'll fail before you even start, you won't take the risks necessary for growth. Limiting beliefs are like chains around your ankles, holding you in place while the world moves on. They trap you in a life that's smaller than the one you're meant to live. Take a look at people like Michael Jordan, who was once cut from his high school basketball team, or Steve Jobs, who was fired from his own company. They didn't let their limiting beliefs define them. They pushed through, they fought back, they believed they could do more, and that belief changed everything. If they had stayed stuck in their limiting beliefs, they wouldn't have become the icons they are today. You have that same power within you to break free, but first you have to see those chains and challenge them. The impact of these beliefs is clear. If you don't deal with them, they will continue to control your life. But here's the good news. You can break them. You can choose to challenge those beliefs, to replace them, and to start living with the confidence that you are capable of achieving more. Now let's dive into how you can break these limiting beliefs once and for all. The first step is to challenge your beliefs. Ask yourself, is this belief really true? Just because you've believed something for years doesn't mean it's fact. Just because you've failed before doesn't mean you'll fail again. Question those thoughts. Examine where they came from and whether they still serve you. Next, start replacing negative thoughts with empowering ones. One of the most powerful tools you have is the ability to reprogram your mind. Affirmations are a great way to do this. When you catch yourself thinking, I'm not good enough, replace it with, I am capable and I have the strength to succeed. Visualization is another tool. Imagine yourself succeeding. Visualize the path forward and feel the emotions of achieving your goal. The more you see yourself succeeding, the more your brain will start to believe it's possible. The third step is to take small steps outside of your comfort zone. Beliefs are like habits. They stick around because we feed them with our actions. The best way to show yourself that a belief is false is to take action. Start small. If you believe that you're not good enough to apply for a promotion, then take the first step and apply. Each time you challenge your beliefs by stepping outside of your comfort zone, you prove that they're not as powerful as you thought. The last piece of the puzzle is repetition. The more you challenge your beliefs, the more you replace them, and the more you act in ways that defy them, the more you build a new empowering mindset. It takes time, but with persistence, you'll start to see a shift. You'll find yourself taking risks, trusting yourself more, and believing that you're capable of achieving your wildest dreams. So let me ask you this. Are you ready to start breaking free from those limiting beliefs? Are you ready to take the first step? It won't be easy, but it will be worth it. The more you push yourself to challenge those beliefs, the more you'll see that they were never as strong as you thought. You are capable of overcoming these beliefs. You have the power to change your life right now. Start today. Watch your life transform. Have you ever felt like no matter how hard you try, you just can't break through to the success you've been striving for? What if I told you that the key to your transformation is already inside of you? Your subconscious mind is controlling nearly every decision you make, every habit you form, and every belief you hold. But here's the powerful truth. You can reprogram your subconscious mind to work for you, not against you. Today, we're going to dive deep into how you can shift your subconscious programming from one of limitation to one of possibility and success. By the end of this session, you'll have the tools to break free from old patterns and start creating the life you've always dreamed of. This isn't just about motivation, it's about tapping into a hidden power within you that you've always had access to. Stick with me, because what you're about to learn could change everything. It's time to rewire your mind for success, and I'll show you exactly how to do it. The subconscious mind is incredibly powerful, and the truth is, it's running the show. In fact, about 95% of your behavior comes from your subconscious. That's right, most of the time you're operating on autopilot. Your mind has been programmed with habits, beliefs, and thought patterns that you don't even realize are affecting you. Some of these patterns support you, but many others hold you back. Think about it, how many times have you repeated a habit only to wonder why you keep doing it, even though you know it's not helping you? What habits or thought patterns are running on autopilot in your life? The subconscious mind controls everything from your decisions to how you view yourself, from your response to stress to the way you go after your goals. But here's the kicker, you can change this. You have the power to reprogram your subconscious mind to help you succeed, to break free from those old patterns and replace them with new, empowering ones. Now, the key to reprogramming your subconscious mind lies in repetition. Repetition is how the subconscious learns and adjusts. The more often you expose your mind to positive, success-oriented thoughts and actions, the more it will accept them as truth. Start with affirmations, statements that reinforce your goals and strengths. These should be simple, positive, and in the present tense, like I am capable of achieving my dreams. Alongside affirmations, visualization is incredibly powerful. Picture your success every day. Imagine achieving your goals in vivid detail and feel the emotions associated with that success. Over time, your subconscious mind starts to believe in this new reality, aligning itself with your conscious desires. But here's something you need to understand. This process doesn't happen overnight. It takes consistency. It takes daily effort. Start feeding your mind with positive information, success stories, and inspiring content. Replace the negative self-talk with empowering thoughts. The more you practice, the more your subconscious mind will align with your goals, and the more you'll see change in your life. Visualization and affirmations are key tools for reprogramming your subconscious mind. Think of your mind as a computer. Right now, the software it's running on may be outdated, filled with bugs, or not even supporting your goals. But you're the programmer and you control the code. You can reprogram your mind to work in your favor. Start by creating a vision board. Fill it with images of your desired success, whether that's a new career, a healthier lifestyle, or personal growth. These images serve as a visual reminder of your goals. Every day, spend time looking at your board and visualizing yourself achieving those goals. Pair that with daily affirmations. Speak them out loud. Repeat them in your mind, whatever it takes. Over time, your subconscious will start to accept these positive images and statements as truth, and it will begin to influence your actions accordingly. Let me tell you something. Success doesn't just happen, it starts in your mind. The way you picture your success determines how you approach your goals. Your mind is the foundation for everything that follows. The more you visualize your desired life, the more your mind will align your actions with that vision. You're not just waiting for success to come to you, it's already inside you, waiting to be activated. Take the story of Jim Carrey, for example. In the early 1990s, he was struggling as an actor, not knowing if his big break would ever come. But Jim had a vision. He wrote himself a check for $10 million for acting services rendered and dated it for Thanksgiving 1995. He visualized himself receiving that amount for his work. Years later, Carrey starred in the movie Dumb and Dumber and received exactly $10 million for his role. Jim Carrey didn't just hope for success, he visualized it, affirmed it, and his mind aligned with that vision. He reprogrammed his subconscious and it became his reality. This is not just some theory. This is real. Reprogramming your subconscious mind is one of the most powerful tools you can use to transform your life. If you can change your thoughts, you can change your actions and ultimately change your life. The key is consistency. The key is repetition. The key is belief in the process. Are you ready to start reprogramming your mind for success? It starts today. It starts now. Take control of your thoughts, visualize your future, and affirm your success. Your mind is the gateway to everything you want, and now it's time to unlock it. Start today and watch as your life begins to change in ways you never thought possible. Have you ever felt like you're spinning your wheels, working hard but not getting the results you want? What if I told you the key to success isn't about working harder or having big occasional breakthroughs? It's about your daily habits. The truth is, success is built one habit at a time, through consistent small actions that compound into extraordinary results. Today we're going to unlock the power of habits and show you how to build positive, success-driven routines that will change your life. Forget the idea of waiting for motivation or chasing big goals all at once. The secret to long-term success lies in what you do every single day. By the end of this session, you'll know exactly how to break free from negative habits, replace them with positive ones, and turn discipline and consistency into the foundation for your success. This isn't about theory, it's about giving you real, actionable strategies to start winning every day. So let's dive in and discover how small habits can lead to massive transformation. Success isn't about sporadic, massive efforts. It's about the consistent habits you practice every single day. Think about it. What are the habits you perform daily? They shape your thoughts, your actions, and your results. Success comes not from a single big moment, but from the small things you do consistently. Habits are like the roots of a tree. They determine how high you can grow. Without strong roots, the tree can't stand tall. Similarly, without positive habits, your potential can never fully be realized. If you want to achieve lasting success, start by building a daily routine that supports your goals. Successful people understand this. They rely on their habits to create momentum and keep them on track no matter what challenges come their way. They don't wait for the perfect moment to act. They make success a daily practice. The first step in building a new successful life is replacing bad habits with good ones. Start by identifying one bad habit you can replace today. It doesn't need to be drastic, but it should be something that's holding you back. If you're trying to lose weight but always grab junk food, replace that habit with something better, a piece of fruit or a walk after meals. Every time you replace a bad habit with a good one, you create momentum, and that momentum builds over time. The key here is to focus on small, easy-to-implement changes. Don't try to change everything at once. That's overwhelming and unrealistic. Instead, make small wins a daily focus. These small wins, when stacked up over time, create massive lasting change. You'll find that as you replace one bad habit with a positive one, your confidence and your progress will grow. It's the snowball effect. Little by little, the positive changes will add up to something much bigger. Now let me tell you something. Discipline is the key to turning your intentions into lasting change. You won't achieve massive success by waiting for motivation to strike. You'll do it by showing up consistently every single day. It's about doing the work even when you don't feel like it. Discipline is the bridge between where you are now and where you want to go. Success doesn't come from having a perfect plan or a burst of inspiration. It comes from showing up day after day regardless of how you feel. Here's a simple truth. The most successful people in the world don't always feel motivated, but they show up. They understand that results come from consistency. Whether it's getting up at 5 a.m. to work out or writing for an hour every morning, they do the work even when they don't feel like it. And that's what sets them apart from the rest. You don't need motivation, you need discipline. And with discipline, you'll build the habits that will carry you to success. Look at athletes, business leaders, or any top performer. They don't achieve greatness by relying on sporadic bursts of effort. They do it by making their habits work for them. Take Michael Phelps, for example. He didn't win 23 Olympic gold medals by training only when he felt like it. He trained every single day, often for hours, no matter the circumstances. His success wasn't based on talent alone, it was based on his discipline and commitment to daily practice. Or think about Warren Buffett, one of the richest people in the world. His daily routine is built around reading and continuous learning. He doesn't make sporadic decisions, he's methodical, relying on the power of consistent habits to guide his financial empire. These people didn't get to the top because of a single big move. They got there by mastering the small everyday things that others overlook. Success is built one habit at a time. If you want to reach your full potential, focus on mastering your daily routines. It's not the huge leaps that change everything, it's the steady, consistent steps you take every single day. When you control your habits, you control your success. Are you tired of having great ideas but never seeing them come to life? You know that deep down, success is within reach, but for some reason you just can't seem to take the step forward. The truth is, it's not just about thinking or wishing for change, it's about taking action. Action is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. Without it, all the mindset shifts and good intentions are meaningless. Today we're going to dive into the most crucial part of reprogramming your mind for success: action. Without it, transformation is just a dream, but with it you start turning your thoughts into results. This isn't about wishing, it's about doing. By the end of this session, you'll have a blueprint to take your new mindset and put it into action, one small step at a time. The key to success is simple, it's consistent action. Let's unlock the power of doing and break through the barriers holding you back from achieving the life you deserve. Your success doesn't just live in your thoughts, it's in your actions. It's easy to think that the right mindset is all you need. But what happens when you're motivated but don't follow through? What's missing is action. Without taking that first step, nothing changes. You might feel inspired, but without the follow-through, you're just spinning your wheels. Action is the key that unlocks the door to results. It's the difference between dreaming about success and actually creating it. Every thought you have, every plan you make, needs to be backed by real, tangible action. It's through action that you build the momentum needed to achieve what you've set out to do. So stop waiting for the perfect moment or the perfect mindset. Start moving, even if it's just one small step. That small step is enough to break through the inertia and get you moving toward your goals. Now, how do you turn that new mindset into real-world results? It's simple. Start small and build from there. Set small, achievable goals that challenge your new mindset and help build your confidence. When you succeed in small tasks, you reinforce your belief that you can do bigger things. Success is built one action at a time. The more you take action, the more your mind reinforces success as your new reality. Don't overcomplicate it. Success doesn't come from making giant leaps overnight. It comes from those consistent small actions that build over time. Break your goals down into manageable chunks. If you want to get fit, start with 10 minutes a day. If you want to write a book, aim for 500 words a day. It's about taking small steps that lead you toward bigger outcomes. Every time you take action, you're getting closer to the person you want to become. Resistance and fear are natural. We've all felt it, but don't let them stop you. What would you do if you weren't afraid to fail? Fear has a way of paralyzing us, making us doubt ourselves and our ability to succeed. But fear is nothing more than an emotion. You have the power to choose how to respond to it. Think about someone who's faced setbacks but kept pushing forward. Maybe it's an entrepreneur who started with nothing, or an athlete who faced injury after injury. They didn't let fear dictate their future. They stepped into the fear and used it as fuel to keep going. You have that same power within you. Don't let fear control your decisions. Step into it, take action anyway, and let that momentum carry you forward. Remember, the biggest breakthroughs often happen when you push through the fear and take that first step. So how do you keep taking action day after day? The key is consistency. You need to make taking action a part of your routine. Schedule time every day for the tasks that will bring you closer to your goals. Hold yourself accountable. Break bigger tasks into smaller, manageable steps that feel less overwhelming. It's all about making progress every single day, even if it's just a little bit. Track your progress and celebrate those small wins. Accountability can be a game changer. Whether you do it alone or with someone by your side, keeping track of your actions will keep you on course. Having someone to share your journey with can provide support, feedback, and encouragement. The more you make action a habit, the more natural it becomes. So find a way to stay consistent, hold yourself accountable, and keep taking those small, purposeful steps forward. Success isn't built in a day, but it's built every single day by the actions you take. Have you ever experienced the surge of motivation only to see it fade when life gets hard? The excitement of a new mindset is powerful, but maintaining that energy is the real challenge. Success isn't a one-time achievement. It's a journey that demands consistent effort and discipline. The truth is, without ongoing focus, the mind tends to revert to old, familiar patterns. So how do you stay on track and ensure that your new mindset sticks for the long haul? In this session, we're diving into the strategies that will help you maintain your progress. It's about reinforcing your mindset daily, creating new challenges to fuel your growth, and surrounding yourself with influences that keep you moving forward. This isn't just about avoiding setbacks, it's about building momentum that lasts. What you'll learn here today is the key to not just achieving success, but sustaining it for the rest of your life. Let's dive in and set you up for long-term transformation. Success is a continuous journey, not a single event. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement of a new mindset and think that one shift will lead to permanent change. But let me tell you something, the real test comes when the newness wears off and life throws obstacles your way. That's when you'll be tempted to slip back into old habits. How do you keep going when things get tough and your mind starts to revert back to old patterns? The key is maintaining your mindset every single day. Just like a plant needs sunlight and water to grow, your mindset needs daily nourishment. If you don't feed it, it starts to wither. Your mindset isn't something you can just set and forget. It's a living thing that requires your attention and effort. You need to keep feeding your mindset daily to avoid falling back into old habits. So what can you do every day to strengthen and maintain your new mindset? Start with reflection. Take a few minutes each day to think about your goals, your progress, and what you've learned. This helps you stay focused and remind yourself why you're on this journey in the first place. Another powerful practice is gratitude. When you focus on what's going well, you reinforce a positive outlook that supports your growth. And don't forget about learning. Success doesn't stop once you've reprogrammed your mind. It continues through lifelong learning and self-discipline. Setting new challenges and goals will keep you moving forward. If you're not constantly growing, you're becoming complacent. But growth comes from taking on new challenges. Your mind thrives when it's stretched, when it's given new problems to solve. This is why you must stay committed to lifelong learning. Each day offers you an opportunity to grow. It could be through reading, learning from others, or just stepping outside of your comfort zone. Make it a habit to constantly challenge yourself so that growth doesn't stall. Now let's talk about the people and influences around you. You can't expect to grow if you're constantly surrounded by negativity. Your environment has a powerful impact on your mindset. If you're surrounded by people who are stuck, who drag you down, or who don't share your ambitions, that negativity will seep into your mindset. You need to choose your influences wisely. Find mentors, communities, and resources that support your success mindset. When you surround yourself with the right people, you reinforce your goals. Positive influences challenge you to think bigger, keep you accountable, and remind you of your potential. Look at any successful person, and you'll see that they've surrounded themselves with people who push them to be better. You need that same kind of support and energy in your life. Seek out people who inspire you and help you stay focused on your journey. Setbacks will come, it's inevitable. The road to success is not a straight path, it's filled with bumps, detours, and obstacles. But let me tell you something, setbacks are part of the process. They don't define you unless you let them. What matters is how you respond to them. When you face a setback, don't lose momentum. Instead, reevaluate your goals. Look at what you can learn from the situation and adjust your approach. Don't be too hard on yourself. Growth doesn't require perfection, it requires persistence. There will be times when you fail, when things don't go as planned. But those moments are where real growth happens. When you get back up after a setback, you build resilience. When you adjust your mindset, you come back even stronger. So stay committed to your growth. Keep moving forward, even when it feels tough. Persistence is what separates those who achieve long-term success from those who give up. You're on a journey of growth, and while it may not always be easy, it's worth it. Keep feeding your mindset, surround yourself with the right people, and keep moving forward, one step at a time. Success isn't a destination, it's a lifelong process. Keep going, and the rewards will follow. Are you ready to stop waiting for change and start creating it? Every day you have the power to reprogram your mind and unlock your true potential. Too often we let limiting beliefs, fear, and old patterns hold us back from the success we deserve. But what if you could change that today? Imagine stepping into your life with confidence, taking consistent action, and building habits that push you toward greatness. The truth is, the transformation you seek is within your control. All it takes is the commitment to change your mindset and take action. In this session, we've covered the essential steps to breaking free from limitations, reprogramming your subconscious, and taking charge of your destiny. This isn't just about motivational talk, it's about practical, powerful strategies that will drive real results. What you're about to learn isn't just theory, it's a roadmap to living a life you never thought possible. Stick around, because your journey to unlocking your limitless potential starts now. Reprogramming your mind is the key to achieving success. It's not a matter of waiting for the right moment or the right circumstances. It's about taking control of your thoughts and actions now. The foundation of lasting transformation lies in replacing those limiting beliefs, those negative thoughts that hold you back. When you begin reprogramming your subconscious, you create space for positive habits and consistent action that will carry you forward. Every small step you take adds up, creating the momentum needed to build the life you want. When these elements come together, replacing old beliefs, building new habits, and taking consistent action, they form the blueprint for success. You're in charge of this process, and when you own it, the results will speak for themselves. It's time to stop waiting for things to change. The power to transform your life is within you. I'm telling you right now that the only thing standing between you and the life you've always dreamed of is the action you take today. You've learned what it takes, but now it's time to apply it. Don't wait for tomorrow or the perfect moment. Start today. Pick one small habit to implement right now that brings you closer to your goals. It could be something as simple as taking 5 minutes to reflect, or committing to reading a chapter in a book that will expand your knowledge. The key is taking that first step. You are the creator of your reality. When you master your mind, you unlock unlimited potential. Your success isn't determined by anyone else. It's determined by you and the choices you make every single day. The only thing standing between you and your massive success is your commitment to take action today. So what are you waiting for? Your journey starts now. Take that first step and unlock the life you've always been capable of living.